Mailboxes across Austin have become a big target for thieves. In fact, the break-ins so common that the post office is having trouble replacing them. The Night Beat's Tina Shively joins us now with how one neighborhood leader is working with the agency to come up with a long-term plan. Tina?
Yeah, Mike, he's from the Wells Branch area, where neighbors report more than 20 mailbox break-ins since December of 2015. Now, the post office points out that this problem is happening citywide and says they just received a new shipment of cluster mailboxes that they do hope to install next week. From reports as far south as Circle C to these North Austin cluster mailboxes in Gracie Farms, neighbors say they've found facades torn off and their mail missing.
It also happens at certain times in the month when people know checks are being delivered or they're looking for credit cards that they might be able to somehow take over the account.
Mike Howe is president of the Lake at Wells Branch HOA. He claims he's been dealing with this problem for more than a year.
They're fairly easy, they're flimsy. You can break into them.
Howe says it's happened in 3 locations since June 15th. On Merrilltown Drive, on Gaylord Drive on July 6th, and on the heavily traveled Clattenhoff Drive on July 14th. This box seems to have been replaced with a newer style, and that's what Howe wants for every cluster in the neighborhood. The post office could not confirm specific vandalisms, but does acknowledge the uptick.
They've actually been very good about responding locally in trying to make us understand that they don't necessarily have the funding.
The post office tells me that each 16-unit box, including parts and labor, cost about $1,000 to replace. Howe says there's been discussion that the post office isn't ultimately responsible for repairs or replacements. So Howe is exploring their options, even contacting an approved vendor. Howe would like to see a plan on paper to help prevent further break-ins because the wait and see and hope you catch someone plan isn't working.
So I have cameras outwardly looking, okay,
right,
sort of thing, but I don't have one pointed at my mailbox because it's up the street from here.
I spoke to a postal inspector by phone. She says some of these thieves do get caught, most often when multiple neighbors call in with tips and leads. She told me the best way to avoid your mail getting stolen is to pick it up every day or request the post office hold it if you'll be out of town. In the newsroom tonight, Tina Shively, KVUE News Night Beat.